Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Bentley. If you don't know me, I'm the owner of Muskoka Elite Cheer and Tumbling. This evening, I'm afraid I have to bring some very sad news. We will have to cancel all of our summer camps for the 2020 season. This wasn't an easy decision, but it was one that I knew needed to be made sooner rather than later, as I know there's families that will want to start to try and plan for their summer times. And it was very important to me that we got some communication out to you very quickly as to whether or not we were going to proceed this summer. So just to give you a little background, first of all, I was absolutely overwhelmed by the support and the interest in our summer camps this year. We managed to secure a venue that was very affordable, and so we were able to transfer some of those savings to our customers. And there's a lot of families that took advantage of that. I personally have never coached a summer camp that was sold out at 30 or more kids. And all of our 5 weeks did sell out. So thank you so much for your interest. Thank you so much for your support. I was really looking forward to doing these summer camps. It was going to be a lot of fun. But unfortunately, the stars have just aligned here, and we are not going to be able to move forward with them this year. So there are essentially three major barriers that we are facing as an organization for as far as our summer camps go this year. The first is that physical distancing protocols will likely be in place for some time here in Ontario. And cheerleading by its nature is a very high contact sport. There's no real feasible way to do cheerleading and to do it well and make it fun when we have to stand 6 feet apart. It really just goes against the very nature of what we do, especially when it comes to stunting in pyramids, which is really the fun part of what we do in cheerleading anyways. So the physical distancing protocols are a challenge, and there is no indication at this point that we will see distancing protocols completely lifted in time for the summer. It's likely that won't happen until quite a bit later in the year. And so that's one challenge. The second challenge is that we had a really great coach from Australia scheduled to come and work with us this summer. Her name is Coach Abby. I've worked with her several times in the past when I've spent some time down in Australia. And she was really excited to come and work with us. Fantastic coach. She's been coaching for a number of years. She's been to the World Championships of dance, of cheer dance. And she was just a fantastic person all around, and we were really looking forward to having her come. She was actually supposed to arrive tomorrow. But the Canadian borders are shut down, and so are the Australian borders, and there just isn't any way for her to be here at this time. So she will not be coming for the summertime, and we will look at getting her back for next year. But with her not here and no real feasible way to secure a replacement, running those summer camps with just myself and maybe a junior leader, that just isn't going to be feasible. So that's a major barrier to running the camps. And then the last barrier is the Rotary Center. So the Rotary Center has been fantastic. We've worked with them quite a bit this year. We signed a lease agreement with them to run our summer camps for the summer, and they've been fantastic. But with COVID-19, the Ontario Ministry of Health took over that facility and has been using it as a testing facility for the last 60 days or more. And my most recent conversation with the Rotary Center, they indicated that they have no firm timeline on when that facility will become available again. The government doesn't plan to shut down that testing center anytime soon, for obvious reasons. And so there's no realistic plan for us to be able to access that building by July 1st. So with those barriers in place, there really is not any feasible way for us to do a proper cheerleading camp this summer. And so we are going to go ahead and cancel the program, and we're going to try and find a way forward and offer some options to families that I hope you'll find agreeable. So in terms of compensation, as a business owner, it's very important for me to treat our customers well and to do right by them. Given the circumstances, this represents a major blow to our revenue for the year, after already having to refund a number of fees earlier this season. And at a time where we have really zero cash flow, it's putting a lot of pressure on our business. So there are essentially three options that I can offer at this point, and I hope that you will choose the one that suits you best. The first is that we can take your summer camps and we can offer you an account credit, and that account credit will be available for the next 18 months. So if you're a current member of our program and you plan to cheer here next year, you can take those fees and apply them to your fees next year. If you don't live in the area and you were just planning on joining us for the summer, we're going to leave that credit in place for 18 months. So if you happen to be in the area and we want to take some programs with us through the year, or if you'd just like to apply it to summer camp next year, you're more than welcome to do that, and that would certainly help us out. And so we're going to put those account credits on everyone's accounts. By default, everyone will receive the account credit. If an account credit isn't going to work for you, there's two other options that you can choose from. The next option is a very kind option for us. If you see some value in what we're doing here in the community and you would like to make a donation to the program to help just kind of ensure that this is an easier process for us and ensure our longevity in the community, that would certainly be welcome. It's a kindness that we would greatly appreciate. It's certainly not something that I expect or that we expect given the financial challenges that families are having right now. But if you are an individual that has the means and has the inclination and you'd like to kind of donate those fees to our program, we would certainly appreciate it. The last option is a refund option. We're happy to refund your fees back to your credit card or whatever payment method you used. One caveat to that is that we will not be able to process refunds until we open again and until we are cash flow positive. I hope that happens sooner rather than later, but it may not happen until September. So again, I'm happy to offer refunds, but we may not be able to offer those on any kind of short timeline. You'll see below that there's a link available to a form. If you are satisfied with an account credit, no further action is required. That account credit will be processed automatically. If you want to choose option 2 or 3, either the donation or the refund option, I'm just going to ask you to fill out a form and indicate as such, and then we will get into our software in the coming days, and we'll make sure that those adjustments are made, okay? If you have any questions or comments and want to get in touch with me, you can reach me at tony@muskokaelite.com. You can also give me a call or send me a text at 705-706-1045. Thank you so much, everyone, and hope to see you again soon. And for those of you that live out of town, we'd love to see you for our summer camps in 2021. Bye for now.